Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to eBay for Beginners by the Rockstarflipper. That's me. Welcome to the YouTube channel. And this is episode 5 of eBay for Beginners. And today we're going to take a look at becoming a top-rated seller. We're going to take a look at your feedback and the parameters and metrics that are required in order to achieve top-rated seller status and the discount that you get that has now been reduced from 20% to 10%. However, along with the 10% discount, which is still something, you get the top rated badge next to your name when sellers are scrolling through potential items to buy, and your items also will be listed higher in the search rankings because of being a top rated seller. So there are certainly some perks to having it, and we're going to look at the metrics, and we're going to look at your feedback, and we're going to look at the seller dashboard today to check out what it takes to be a top-rated seller. So let's go in there and go to my screen share here, and we'll see what I'm talking about. Here's the screen of my feedback, and basically just click your name or your feedback number anywhere on the screen on my eBay or the main eBay page. You'll come right to this feedback profile. And so this is going to show you how many stars you have, which is right here. This is lifetime. And then this is your percentage. Mine's at 99.8. Should be at 99.9 any time now. It's been at 99.8 for quite some time. I've gotten a lot of positives without any problems recently, so that's good. And then as we scroll down, you'll be able to see your detailed seller rating, better known as DSRs. Mine's at 4.9, 5, 5, and 5. This is out of 5 stars. So I have 3 categories that are all 5-star: communication, shipping time, shipping and handling. And then my item is described as 4.9. So pretty close to perfect on my DSRs. Over here you can see my positives. In the last month I've received 240 positives, 0 neutrals, 0 negatives, and in a 6-month time period I received 1,858 positives to only 2 neutral and 4 negative. So out of the 6 transactions that didn't receive positive, I believe 2 or 3 of them were literally just people that didn't even know leaving neutral was not good, and 1 negative that I had a huge fight with. Just a terrible customer. And I don't ever say I have terrible customers, but it happened. So anyways, you could take a look at your feedback here. And I won't go into it because I don't want to display that seller. Had enough issues with that person as it is. And then what we're interested in is right up here in the top right corner. It's going to say view your seller dashboard. That's the one that we want to check out. So that's going to bring us over here to this screen. And this is your seller dashboard. And so this has a super important part that it plays in your account. If you look over here to the right hand side, it says your seller level, and my current seller level as of February 20th 2017, that was my last review day. eBay reviews you once every 30 days, so my next one is coming up actually tomorrow. I will be top rated, which I am obviously. If we evaluated you today, which they're going to evaluate me tomorrow, today's the 19th, tomorrow's the 20th, so I'll still be top rated. We're going to scroll down here. Transaction defect rate. That's the first one. So out of 2,089 transactions, I have had two that have been defective out of 2,089 transactions. So almost 2,100 transactions. You go ahead and click that and it drops down. It shows you that you need to be under 0.5% for top rated. I'm at 0.1. So obviously I have 0.4 more to go. Every 2 put me at 0.1. So I could literally get like 8 more and it wouldn't put me over. Now, this is transactions you canceled for being out of stock or cases that closed without a seller resolution. So I have none. I have not canceled any for being out of stock. We're pretty good on our inventory. I have 2 that closed without seller resolution. That can be any number of reasons. If you don't respond to a customer's request for a refund, if you don't refund them when the item comes back, there's several reasons that can drop you under that percentage there. So my 2 defects, one was a package that went out for delivery, showed it was out for delivery that day, but never got updated. And I spent 3 days with the customer and USPS trying to get that tracking number updated to delivered, and it never did. Now, the customer messaged me way later. He had opened a case, which I responded to with the tracking number, but of course the tracking number didn't show delivered. It still said out for delivery like days and days later. Well, the customer ended up messaging me, telling me that, and this was just recently in the last week or two, or the last couple of weeks. It was right at the end of February that he he received it, finally received the item. And so I had to call the USPS to get the tracking number manually updated to delivered, and they wouldn't do it. They still have not done it. And so until they do that, I can't get that defect removed. So something that stupid has cost me a defect, which is unfortunate, but it happens. So let's move on to the second item. That's late shipment rates. And you click that down, and you're allowed to have 3% or less. Out of 2,086, I have 8 that were late. Now, this late thing with the USPS is kind of a problem because I've had packages that literally get scanned the same day. I had a few packages I dropped off at the post office, forgot to get a scan, and they sure enough, they took 3 or 4 days to get the scan, so it looked like I was late. That happens a lot, but look, 8 transactions, I'm only at 0.38. You're allowed to get the 3%. So even if you don't have a lot of volume, you really shouldn't ever go over that 3% for top rated. Cases closed without seller resolution. That's the same as the transaction defect rate if you look at it. And then here is our tracking uploaded on time and validated. That means you're printing your labels and getting them scanned, dropped off, or picked up in the correct amount of time. If you're offering 1-day handling, then you're doing it in 1 day. If you're offering 2 days, you're doing it in 2 days. And then, of course, it's your transaction and sales numbers and your total sales. So you can see the reports. If you drop this down, it'll let you see what cases, which items you had a problem with. And you can figure out what the problem was, why it was late, or why you got a resolution closed, and fix it. Don't let any of these numbers drop into the red. That's bad, and that'll get your account suspended. Here in the gray is okay. That's neutral. You want to be in the top rated. Obviously, you'd like to be top rated. But if you can't at least stay in the gray, don't go down in the red. If you start seeing yourself drop out of the green into the gray and it's dropping, start fixing whatever the problems are and do it in a hurry. You can get these ratings up in like a week's time. So sometimes 2 weeks, you can raise it a significant amount. So this is your seller dashboard. This is your seller level. And this is how you get top rated. And this is how you keep track of where you are. They reevaluate you every 20 days. You can see my current level was from February 20th. I'll be reevaluated tomorrow, March 20th, top rated for both. So good to go. We're in business. We're way ahead of the percentages. We've got no real risk unless we had a horrible month of going under top rated. So happy with that. I hope you guys learned how to monitor that. I hope that helps you, reach your goal of becoming top rated. And if you have any questions, please put them down in the comment section below. I'll be happy to take a look for you. And good luck on getting top rated, guys. As always, thanks for joining me here on eBay for Beginners. This is episode 5. Earning and monitoring your top rated selling status. Make sure you check out episodes 1 through 4. They're in the playlist, or you can go to my videos and check those out anytime, 1 through 4. And we'll have another eBay for Beginners episode tomorrow on Monday the 20th after I get my evaluation. Have a wonderful evening, guys. If you want to hit me up on social media, that's down in the description box below, as well as our Facebook group. Sellers Help Group is down there. Almost 18,000 members. Make sure you join that. And any of the supplies, materials, and equipment that I use, those are linked through Amazon down below. If you need any of them, please use those links. They mean a lot to me. It helps me out. I get a little bit if you use the links to purchase it rather than just going to Amazon yourself. So if you're going to do it anyways, might as well use my links. Have a great night, guys. I'll see you next time.